Hello everybody, welcome to another video of feedez channel. And today I'm gonna talk about Ubuntu 26, the newest version of Ubuntu. As you know, I'm using Ubuntu as my distro on my main PC, on my gaming PC. And ignore this gigabyte as I'm basically using VirtualBox. In here it says Ubuntu 26 Result Raccoon. I installed it on my PC. Let me show you guys. Here it is, Resolute Desktop AMD64. I installed it on a virtual machine. And it says here the RAM requirement is 6GB minimum. For storage is only 2GHz, storage is 25GB, which is kinda crazy. People say, hey, Ubuntu quietly raises minimum system requirement. Ubuntu 26 needs more RAM than Windows 11. So I search up what Ubuntu 26 is all about. Apparently the update is all about security. Because as you know, Linux market share is very low. Most virus basically only attack Windows or Mac OS. It's rarely attack Linux, even though it's mostly servers, you know. But that doesn't mean it's not gonna get attacked by virus eventually, because when Linux, so I think what they're trying to do here, I think Canonical predict that Linux is gonna be a popular desktop choice, like an OS choice, and because of that, they want to add a security to it, like an antivirus to it. So that's why Ubuntu 26 update is all about security. See, it's focused on enhanced security and performance optimization. So it's basically just a security enhancement, because they predicted eventually Ubuntu gonna be popular and eventually it's gonna get attacked by virus, and they think it's too laggy, so they perform it eventually, even though it takes 6GB of RAM. But my prediction is probably those 6GB of RAM is basically just antivirus running in the background, just like Windows Defender basically. And they basically removed the long-term support for X11, but that's okay. There is an X-Wayland port that basically can port X11 app to Wayland. I mean, I use Wayland on Western to basically run Waydroid. I basically can run Wayland app here. I mean, Wayland is good, it's fast. It's just, I don't think abandoning X11 is a good idea. That's all I want to say about it. But in a real, we can still use X Wayland, you know. It's like a compatible layer with X11 X Wayland, just like how Western is basically a compatible layer of like Wayland. It's like a Wayland container. But I say, okay, that's enough talk. Let's try it out. Right now, I'm installing Ubuntu 26. So let me pause it. You know what? I will just run a terminal here. Okay. Let's do a new fetch. Oops, fast fetch. Okay, as you can see here, I am only using 2GB. Where's the 6GB they've been talking about? This is some bullshit. Let me remove this thing. Let me pause it. Let me go down here and pause it. Just do it one more time. Boom, it's only 2.33GB. Let's do it one more time. 2.32. So either that is the case, or Canonical is basically just doing a marketing stunt. They make it look like a very heavy operating system, so people think, hey, maybe Linux is finally having a lot of compatibility with Windows, let's switch there. Or it's just a marketing stunt, so people basically talk about it. Hey guys, apparently Ubuntu is increasing the RAM requirement, let's talk about it, blah 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 blah. It becomes more popular, so it's all just a marketing stunt. That's my second theory. Either the Ubuntu Defender, like antivirus, are so fucking heavy it requires 6GB of RAM, or it's just a marketing stunt. Because let's be real here, I'm just still installing it. I don't know after I install it if it's gonna reach 6GB, but I don't think so. Right now I don't see any like security here. I mean, Linux is already secure enough. Every time you want to access something, you have to type sudo and sudo superuser do. That's already very secure enough. Even if a hacker have access to my PC through SSH, if you guys don't know what SSH is, basically like a stuff that you use to like connect to a PC remotely, but you can only use the terminal. They still need like a password of my user, which is a secret. So I don't know what's the point of security anyway. So that's all my analysis of Linux. And thank you for watching, and see you guys on the next video. Bye bye.